It is valuable. It is very valuable. It's so valuable that when you study Gnosticism, there is an entity that first seeks to harness spirit and soul in the form of trapping it in what you call the human body. Gotta get back to our shit. When we ran the planet, ultimately, once you do that, all you're doing is trying to find peace, the solitude, scientific sprinklings of golden days and nights in a prison. Your spirit, soul, and body are in one identity, if you will, one reflection. But ultimately, there are three different apparatuses. The body never leaves planet Earth when it dies. Its function is a suit to harness the spirit and the soul. The spirit, which animates the body, exists primarily in the astral world. It also exists down here. It can go between two worlds because when you go to sleep, your spirit is in the astral world. Wake up, it's here, it's animating you. It also has the ability to go into the astral world in the form of thinking. So when you go and they go, oh man, you was out, you was zoned out, you was daydreaming. You're in the astral world. You're pulling down information. I got it. Sleep on it. I know what to do. I know what to say. Because this is the process of this. Now, your soul is the external you. It never dies. It is unbreakable. And it is the source or a fragment of the source of all things. It is valuable. It is very valuable. It's so valuable that when you study Gnosticism, there is an entity that first seeks to harness spirit and soul in the form of trapping it in what you call the human body. This apparatus that you feel is so special that needs to be saved and savored and raised up and vegetabilized into enlightenment. Fructose, corn syrup, because it fucks up the internal mechanism of that which the creator has made. Ass niggas need to understand that this apparatus is nothing more than a way of stuffing your soul into a feeding mechanism for that which dwells over this material existence, this flaw, this unfinished business that you exist in and fight diligently to keep going. We got to get back to our shit. When we ran the planet, get Whitey off the planet. Ultimately, once you do that, all you're doing is trying to find peace, solitude, scientific sprinklings of golden days and nights in a prison. The true occultist, the true conscious man understands that this is actually the thing to escape. The Kamites' goal was to ultimately leave and never come back. They considered it a failure to reincarnate here. And if they considered it a failure to reincarnate here, they must have considered this place a failing place, a negative place. And the more you study, you need to understand this is an energy game. See, I talked about this in lectures and maybe on tape as well. But to a cow or a chicken, they only exist for one purpose: to be a food supply. There are no cows in the forest. There are no chickens on the Serengeti running wild. Chickens exist to be nothing but hot wings. Cows exist to be nothing but steak. But to the cow, it doesn't understand this. It believes whatever social thing it's doing, like getting up every day grazing or whatever thing it does, or it is made to do, is its life. It believes when it has calves, it's just procreating for something that will be here and that could be here. Not that it's making another steak just so you can entertain yourself on a Friday night on your date as you enjoy your steak or your whatever. It is just nothing but food, and it's hard for us to accept that we can be the same thing here. Nothing but food to a cosmic source. See, when you think bigger, we're not trained to think bigger. We're trained to think from a human perspective, and that humans are the crown of all creation. You are not. You are just another cow or another chicken to something bigger. Consciousness is the realization of that. See, if a cow was conscious, it would try to escape its scenario, its situation. It would try to break the fence every chance it got, because it knows its entire purpose is to be nothing but a food source. Your human purpose is to be nothing but a food source. And consciousness is the idea of getting out of this. So the blanket statement, when you hear someone saying, you got to go beyond humanity. You got to divorce yourself from this human thought. You know what I'm saying? You'll hear the conscious person say it.